to get to this point with the assistance of the governor's office, the local fire departments, the National Guard, Ohio EPA, US EPA. We were able to, everybody work together and accomplish our task here safely. I'll give you some background. At 4:35, we lit the flares in the pit that we had dug, that we had explained earlier about. The product headed into the pit. At 4:38, we detonated the 5 cars simultaneously. During that detonation, our crews that were out there did observe 2 of the cars did polymerize. So we were able to control the release where we wouldn't have been if we didn't take this action. So all the people involved, we want to thank that worked with us to make this happen. So this was for us to control the reaction that was taking place and not the cars doing it on their own. That's very important. That makes it safe. At the current time, we've already shut down some of our water that we did for exposure protection. The flames have reduced. 1 car is already just about out, a small flame by it. We have a residual fire still in the pit, but not a large residual fire. We will be monitoring that throughout the evening. The next step for the railroad, once it's safe from our air monitoring to go in that area for our team members and that the temperature's down, we'll do our next step on starting to wreck the cars. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. In conjunction with the flaring of the tank and the burn-off, Ohio US EPA with Ohio EPA consultants for Norfolk Southern and the Ohio Civil Support Team have been doing air monitoring in the plume area, in the areas around town and outside the exclusion zone. I can say at this point we have not seen anything that wasn't unexpected. We have some slightly elevated readings of the phosgene and the hydrogen chloride that we mentioned earlier right at the burn location, and only 1 minor hit for the hydrogen chloride downwind of the burn area, but still within that exclusion zone. A very low level hit in some particulates, as you could see from the black smoke. So far, so good, and we're going to continue to monitor until the fire's out, and then past that in case there's any other changes through the night. James Justice with the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. JUSTICE. Thank you. Now I'll hand it over to Ohio EPA.
Good evening, everybody. Kurt Kohler with the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency's Office of Emergency Response. As we planned for throughout the burn, we have not found any hits to the waterway. There was no impact. It was anticipated to be that way. Checking during and now post has confirmed that. So they're very positive for the protection of the waterway. And we continue that monitoring program. Thank you.
Good evening. Trent Conaway, Mayor, Village of East Palestine. The evacuation notice is still in place. There's still the 1 mile mandatory evacuation east of Market Street. Troopers, local PD, and Sheriff's Department will still be maintaining that.
What do you want to say to your residents? I mean, time frame when they might be able to come back?
As of right now, it's still an ongoing event. So we just ask everybody to stay out. We still don't know. We have to wait till the fires die down. The railroad and their contractors will have to go in, inspect the area, and then we'll have to go from there. So as of right now, it's just an ongoing event, and we really don't have a time frame as of right now.
Is the National Guard still here as well, or have they already left?
There's still a couple members of the National Guard still here to help with traffic control and security of the building, not outside. So.
And they'll also, you're saying at this building?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So they're not patrolling over there or monitoring?
They might still be patrolling some with the traffic control, but that is it. That's their duty. So.
Are you comfortable saying tonight's out of the question for getting people back, those who have evacuated?
Absolutely, yes. Tonight is out of the question. So, yes.
Tomorrow possible?
Like I said, it's still an ongoing event.
Unlikely?
I can't comment on that. We don't know. So hopefully in the morning, when daylight, we have some more answers for you. So.
I'm not sure if you can answer. What do you guys need to see
We need that area to have the fire out. We need it to cool down so that we can operate, because we're going to send in other contractors to wreck the cars. So we need the metal on the cars to cool down. There's other work to do in there. As far as, we have to rig and chain these cars like you see a tow truck operator do. The same way with large equipment. We have to make that area safe for all those individuals to go in, and that's what we're going to wait for. So we'll wait for it to be cool enough, to wait for that we pick nothing up on any of the meters or air monitoring, and then we'll be able to make entry and start that process.
What happens then? What is that process?
It's called wrecking. So we'll just start, our wreckers will go in and they'll start moving all the cars and get them off the tracks and out of that area into a safe area. And then they'll be looked at by the NTSB and the FRA.
All the variations that could have gone one way or another, good or bad. Are you pleased?
I'm very pleased. NS and all of our partners are very pleased on what took place. The detonation went perfect, and we're already to the point where the cars became safe. They were not safe prior to this, and that's why we had these meetings and everybody that was involved to make this happen and make it happen safely. There's an awful lot of work that went in to figure this out, to be able to do this. As they told you earlier today, it's the last option. We look at other options, it's the last option. Okay? Thank you.
Real quick for you guys from the city, what can you say just about, obviously it sounds like for the most part, people listened to what you guys were telling them, got out of the area, just in terms of cooperation and everybody kind of acting pretty quickly.
As firms, everybody acting correctly, yes. After we went door to door again last night, everybody cleared out. So, I'm proud of our citizens that, they finally took action and got out of the dangerous area. So,
So you didn't have to make any arrests that you're aware of since?
as of, no, I don't think there was any arrests. So.
How long till, I want to say 51 and the 14 can open up again for normal traffic?
Like I said, it's still an ongoing event, so we have to, wait till the flames die down and make sure, everything's good. They're still monitoring the air, so, we're trying our best. So.
Is this something that can take, say, another few more days? Just because I know originally it was talk they were fighting the fire, then let it burn, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn, and it had diminished so much, and then there was just this break last night, which was, I think, just a surprise to a lot of us because it seemed like things were slowly diminishing and the safety valves were working. And so now, how is it going to continue to diminish like that at this point, and then could it get worse again? How long could it possibly take for that to
No,
happen?
it won't get worse again because the cars were all breached, so there's no pressure now on the cars. That was the issue. When we were letting them burn, they're consuming the product. And if they're burning and you visibly see that, they're not building pressure because it's venting it off. When that stopped and that relief valve stopped working, it potentially is plugged. So that in turn means the car is just building pressure inside the steel shell. And that's a problem. So that's why we went to this operation that vented all the pressure, controlled to the pit on fire. Now we just wait for these little remaining fires to go out, and then we can continue on.
And they're able to go out on their own?
Yes.
Or are you putting
We won't put them
or
out.
anything on?
To make it safe, we won't put them out. We'll let them, they'll burn out on their own.
How long would that take?
I really can't tell you. I don't know the depth of how much is in there. We can't go in and check that right now. Different things like that factor into it.
But there's no more chemicals of any type of hazardous materials, whether the vinyl chloride or anything else that's being released at this point?
That's being released, yep.
So nothing?
Just that.
How many gallons approximately per car of this chemical is there?
Probably about 28 to 29,000 gallons per car. But you consumed, I forget what we said earlier today, several of those cars had already burned, so they were down to less than half of that amount in two of the cars, I believe, and two were full. I'm not 100% on the last one.